forget what we even spent on that one. Oh, 260. Bro, there's no way we're going to anywhere close to 500.
Well, fuck them.
We'll ask 400 and go from there.
Welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming. We're asking for 400,000 because Eric's a pussy. What's going on, bro?
Sorry, bro, the price is too high for that lady.
Dude, there's no way that we were going to sell to her anyway.
Exactly, I hated her.
Sorry, but I had
budgeted I budgeted to throw all of my life savings away, actually. I wanted to spend 1.2 million.
Well, while we wait for a sucker to walk in here and buy this super overpriced house, how about a conversation starter?
Hell yeah, brother. I love them.
Let's see. I was going to ask this for Crandon, but I'll ask you. But we'll put a challenge on it and say that you can't say MMA or similar combat sports.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite non-ball related sport?
I must.
Oh, yeah. Thank God that guy's here. Shit anyway. When you take away balls and you take away like combat sports.
This is why I was going to ask Crandon because I don't know his opinion on just anything. But I knew your answer was going to be MMA or insert other combat sport.
I was actually thinking of something with a greater cause.
We're back in that area where it's too much for people who want cheap stuff and not enough for people who want an expensive thing. The city. Get the fuck out of here! We don't have any city properties.
Okay, knock it down to like 375.
That's fair. Let me double check real quick. I'm just curious what the medium price even is on this one. Not that we're going to sell it for that low if we can't. Oh, no. 300. So we're already decent. 350 is more.
Really busting our balls here, guys.
330.
360. I want to at least make
310.
I at least want to make 100 grand on this.
So we'll try for 360.
Hell yeah.
See how that goes. And I mean, we'll probably have to sell for just a little less than that, since they basically never paid the actual list price. But we might be able to get it somewhere right in that neighborhood. Hell yeah! We got the perfect fucking house for you! Damn it, you wanted to spend 409. We had it at 400 before.
Bitch. Yeah, I'm sure he would have gotten cold feet.
He would have
saw it when he only had 9 grand left and gave up. What you thinking, big dog? What you thinking? I was trying to click on it for you.
306.
Oh, he's fucking us.
You mix those around just a little bit. How about 360? Deal!
Hell yeah, baby!
Oh, God.
What was the cheapest city one? Like $1 million?
I think so. Of course, we only went and looked that one day, so like they could fluctuate some. I bet we still don't have enough for anything.
Sure,
but we may be closer than we were the last time.
2, 1. I saw another 2 over there. 1.
A little over 1. 2. A little over 2. 2.7. 2.5. Yeah, so we're still a ways off.
But we're coming. We're coming for the city.
I mean, considering we're less than 1.5 episodes into the session and we're up $300,000, I'd say things are going pretty well this episode so far.
Exactly. Yeah, we're doing fucking great.
We gotta get our hands on another one of those actual good houses. We're definitely to the point now where, hell yeah, we're stacking the houses with a bunch of stuff to get them up to level 4 is really worth the difference. Because before, it was only increasing it by like 10 to 20,000. And at that, it's hardly even worth the effort. But when now we're selling them for way over what they call a high price. Let's go buy another house, actually, if we can find one that we can afford. It'll let us buy up to 4 properties. So even if there's not another better one that we can afford, maybe we buy some of the cheaper ones still?
Yeah.
I think that's just the really expensive one. Let's see if we can't get this one. It's probably too much. We only have 287 and it was 4 and change.
Right.
But do 275 on it?
I'll have to say no.
No, I didn't figure. You do 287, 324.
I'll have to say no.
No, even with all our money, she's not interested. Understandable. I probably wouldn't be either if I was being lowballed to like 60% of the list price.
We aren't fools, and apparently she falls into that too.
Somebody out here had to be not the dumbest people alive. Yeah. Oh, but there's 3 of these cheapo houses.
Hell yeah.
Let's grab this shit for next to nothing.
Anyway, bro, sport?
Oh, yes. It'd probably be like NASCAR, just on the default that that's the only one I've literally watched any of that meets those criteria. Oops, almost.
I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to watch a ton of it just to be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite. Because like my favorite, I'm not exactly following every season of.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of bull leaping?
No.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just guys seeing how long they can juke a bull.
I mean,
and it's pretty exciting. They do like flips and shit. They do like backflips. It's fucking great. Some of them get fucking ran into by a bull, but that's what you get for. It's what you pay. That's what you pay for the front row tickets for.
Here we go. That guy kind of bent us over on that one. 35,000. He only listed it for 38, but it's fine. We still have plenty of cash. So we're going to make a shit ton of money on all these fucking houses that we buy, and then we'll be able to buy the actual good house once we get all these sold.
Hell yeah. Okay, bro, but
I'll have to say
bull
no.
leaping with
That's what I
NASCAR?
mean.
Yeah.
Just fucking, you line up 6 guys on a fucking Daytona track and just see how long they last?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling I know roughly what the answer is going to be.
Hey, there's gonna be one man left standing at the end of every fucking event.
Assuming that the event ends as soon as the other guys are all killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the fucking... Why would they keep going if it's just one guy? Unless he's going for time. It's like, no, I'm not done. I'm still in. And then he gets fucking flattened.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, it's fine. I mean, fucking... Look, if Hank Hill could run across a racetrack to go beat up Jimmy Withers or whatever
that's
his
true.
name was...
You make a very good point on that. If Hank Hill can do something, real life people can definitely also do it.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who's more just a regular guy in the world of like animation than Hank Hill?
I mean, not if you ask that one guy who was like Powerscaling King of the Hill.
Well, this is very true.
I say, what was Bill like? Fucking multiversal or some shit? And then he got he went even stronger if he activated his bulldozer mode.
Yeah, I forget all the details, but no, they got him to some insane shit, proving undeniably, I think, that power scaling is bullshit.
Okay, I can't even argue with that. Speaking of power scaling, people have been going fucking nuts today.
These can have.
Death Battle just dropped Miles Morales versus Deku.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and spoilers for the episode for anyone who watches our show and cares to watch Death Battle. Probably nobody. I think I'm the only person in the sphere of On the Shelf Gaming who likes power scaling content. But Deku won.
Hell yeah.
And people aren't taking it well.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what their arguments were, but I got a funny feeling that I wouldn't necessarily agree with that opinion.
It just, essentially, I don't remember either, but essentially the numbers boil down to, like, Deku just has a raw power output that Miles Morales' suit can't handle. Mm-hmm. And the reason that it's important that his suit can't handle it, it's not that Miles Morales' body isn't strong, it's that he wears a thin vibranium suit with damage absorption, but not nullification. That means it has a limit. All Might taught us that. And the thing is, when vibranium hits its limit of, like, kinetic energy that it can absorb, it explodes with, like, enough fucking force to detonate.
Take out Miles Morales?
To take out Miles Morales, who's literally covered in head to toe in it. So they're just like, yeah, it's not even that, like, he couldn't beat Deku if the fight lasted longer. It's just that the fight probably wouldn't last long enough for his suit to not explode on him.
Right. I'm gonna guess.
Well, and then they did other stuff. Like, they do a thing now where they kind of break it down into 4 categories that make the most sense. And I think it was Speed went to... I think Speed went to Deku... No, Speed went to Miles. And Experience went to Miles. They were... No. It was Speed went to Deku. Strength went to Deku, Experience went to Miles, and they were about even in superpowers, because Spider-Man was like a direct reference to half of Deku's abilities.
Right.
So,
oh yeah, for sure.
They just kind of evened out in a lot of ways. And one of Miles' like best feats, or one of his best like I wins against other superhero type characters, is his bioelectricity can like really fuck you up if your body is also mutated. But Deku's body is specifically not mutated. He has something about lamps just don't work. His quirk was given to him. He was born one of the few non-mutant freaks in the My Hero Academia universe.
True.
So one of Miles' best win cons against other superpowered beings
just doesn't even do anything.
Just doesn't work with Deku. I mean, the electricity would still hurt, but it's like a neutral versus super effective move in Pokemon.
Right. No, I mean, that's fair, I suppose.
Yeah. That's the thing with Death Battle, and it's why I can forgive them. Basically every time they do something where I just straight up disagree, is like, they never... Oh, okay, in the first season, in the first and second season, they did a whole lot of hand-waving, but that's because they were barely even a show at that point.
Right.
But, like, especially in later seasons, they do their best to make a compelling argument for why they say one character beats another. And does it gloss over certain things sometimes? Sure, but when you're looking at characters that each have, like, a 60-year obscure comic run,
right,
you're just gonna miss some shit.
No, for sure.
Like, they can't take years and years on every episode. Like, they kind of have to... They spend a few weeks researching it, and by, you know, I mean, like, they usually have one or two guys who will look into every episode.
Right.
They'll have, like, you look at this character, you look at this character, compare your notes, and we'll write a script.
Well, and especially when you consider that, like, because it... Oh, there it is. Because, like, there's plenty of people out there who do power scaling just, like, within a particular universe.
Yeah, like...
Which means all they need to look at, it's like, if you power scale fucking Naruto, then all you look at is Naruto. You don't ever have to look at literally anything else, as long as you're only comparing Naruto characters to Naruto characters. So you're fucking golden. There's one, not enough.
Do we not have another? Is that another wall in there?
Oh, is it? Oh, hell yeah! The door was open, so I thought we'd done that already.
I think you did the other side, and like you just like went in and turned around.
And then I think we still have to do this house.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, even with that, people who, all they have to do is reread the 700 chapters of Naruto over and over, and I guess like the light novels or whatever that also exist now. But there's really not that much to their stuff, in the great scheme of things. And those people will make really, really stupid arguments sometimes.
Yes.
And it's like, so if even those people who have to look at one show that ran for however long it is that Naruto ran, I'm not sure exactly right offhand, a little while, but not nearly that long. And if they still fuck stuff up, how the fuck is anyone supposed to, like, compare two people from different series?
Right.
That some of these series have been running for 100 fucking years.
Yeah, some are still running now. Like... Yeah, no, that's why I just, like, when people say the Death Battle are, they're fucking, it's a popularity contest, it's favoritism, they don't do their research, I'm like, you're wrong on all counts. They're wrong sometimes, but, I don't know. People get, like, so attached to the characters that they like, especially when they think that their character solo's fiction.
Right.
That, like... When somebody challenges that idea, they'll look at it like it's a malicious attack. And it's just like, brother, it ain't that deep. I promise they don't care that much about it.
Right.
It's just a fun discussion hobby thing. It ain't that fucking deep.
Well, that's one of the things that'll always make, like, the anger that some people feel so viscerally. And it's not just him, but he's definitely the worst example.
We're full. We've been full for a while.
Oops, let's pick this back up. Hell yeah. We can do
keep
some
going
walls to even us back out the rest of the way. But like, when people who just are so like, no, Goku can beat literally anyone from anything ever. And it's like, fine, whatever. Like, it's okay if you think that. It doesn't matter. Like, but Toriyama did not write him with the literal, he always wins every fight power.
Right.
which some characters just have.
Right.
And, like, that doesn't make them better characters than Goku. It just means that they would win, because that's their superpower, is to win everything.
Right. Well, and even then, you still need to look at it in the vacuum of their own series. Like, Saitama. Everyone is like, oh, his thing is he literally beats everybody in one hit. And first of all, it's not true. There's tons of characters in his own verse that have taken more than one hit.
Right.
He's still just, his name is still just One Punch Man, because most characters go down in one. But, like, they're like, oh, his whole thing is like, he broke his limiter, and so he has infinite strength. And it's like, that's not what that means. The context of Saitama breaking his limiter is in the universe of One Punch Man. He is not limited by his own universe the way every other character is. That does not mean he is not limitlessly strong. It just means in the confines of his own fucking manga, he's stronger than every other character because he can just attain higher levels than they can.
Right.
But if a universe is still just stronger than that of the One Punch Man universe, that doesn't mean Saitama beats them just because he's stronger than his universe too.
Right. That isn't even close to good enough. 425 or we walk.
I'll have to say no.
400 or we walk.
No thanks.
385 or we walk.
That's what
It's
I
getting
need.
hairy. All right.
Hell yeah. Thank God, because I didn't remember exactly how much we spent on that one. But I knew we couldn't afford to just, like, sell it for nothing.
Right. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We've talked a lot over the years about
I had budgeted
your
for a
fucking
pricier alternative.
distaste in power scaling, but
You're the same person again.
I'm not interested.
they're like, you know what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Never mind. Never mind a second time. But I don't know. You've been pretty clear about your distaste for power scaling. Do you think there's ever anything that can bring you around? Your ideal matchup done perfectly?
I really doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. Is it... Well, and here's my question. Is it power scaling as a whole, or is it just Death Battle? Because you always complain more about Death Battle doing, like, cross-series stuff than you complain, like, about those Naruto YouTubers who are
Hell
like, hey,
yeah.
what if Kakashi fought fucking Danzo, or whatever?
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely don't have as much of a problem with that. I don't, like, love it. Especially because the big problem, and I mean, you really have to do it to make, like, the comparisons
Quite
work.
Unfortunate. So
But, like, even within a single series, people get so attached to, like, their specific interpretation of something. Because it's like with Naruto. Well, fine, and get the fuck out of here.
Cost.
Go
If you don't
wasting
want to
our
have,
time.
leave. But with Naruto, people will talk about, like,
sorry, but I had budgeted for something more
there's
expensive.
3 different members of the Akatsuki that people are like, no, they're the strongest one.
Right.
It's either Obito, or Pain, or Itachi.
Right.
And I mean, you can make arguments for any of those 3 guys. Some of them are better than others. But one of the things that tons of people use is like, yeah, I know, everyone wants to spend more money, except for when we have good houses, and they don't.
I was actually thinking of something
Fuck
with a
you.
greater cost.
Why is that a fucking line of logic?
I know.
Great idea. I'm willing.
Because the
to
thing is,
examine
like,
this option.
if you and I were like, we're gonna go buy a house, bro, and it's like, okay, and we have a budget of, I don't know, like $150,000, but we come across a house that's really good, that's $70,000, we're not gonna be like, no, we budgeted more than that. We're gonna, if you offer us a $70,000 house and we don't take it, it's gonna be because we're like, no, that house sucks. We don't. That's not what we
Thanks,
want.
But I'll
Right.
decline. This is the perfect fit for
Hell
me.
yeah.
I still really want to make a video, and this would be torture for you. But I still really want to make a video where we just go through and watch every single episode of Death Battle, and then we make a list of everyone you agree with. Because I feel like half the time I show you a Death Battle, and you're like, no. What do you mean, fucking, what do you mean Madara beats Aizen? That's wrong.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've had this discussion, bro.
I know. That's why I didn't bring it up. Oh yeah, we didn't buy this one yet. Here I am ready to start demolition.
We fucking walk in like, hey, so I'm looking for 313, and then we're just already tearing up the floors. You say something?
After we get done with all these changes, she's like, yeah, I want more now. Man, she's really dead set. She saw us with the hammer already.
She's like, oh, these guys mean fucking business. They'll do anything. And maybe we will do any old thing
Next time on the Shelf Gaming! Probably not, though. Probably just like real estate simulator.
Yeah, that probably makes more sense to me.
Yeah, like upgrading some houses, selling some houses, maybe buying some houses even.
Yeah.
But probably not like anything.
Put a fucking a wardrobe in backwards.
Bro, it's the classic.
It's on the shelf. That's how you know you're buying one of our houses. If someone's trying to say an on-the-shelf gaming house and that fuck you can open that wardrobe, someone's fucking fucking you. Anyway, next time.